This is the Transformers Generations Combiner Wars Leader Class Skywarp, and finally we have the third Seeker in this Combiner Wars Leader Class series of figures, and boy, am I glad Hasbro didn't cancel this figure or something like that, because they, you know what, in the past they've always had that habit of turning one of them into an exclusive or just flat out canceling them, and just really glad that this Skywarp figure just came out, and it looks great. Very nice. Before we begin, here's a look at the trading card, the cheaper instructions, cheaper inside card. Look how soft that card is anyway. I know. Don't necessarily matter because it's everybody throws away the box. It's a Hasbro product. And there you go. That's a bit of a bio. And leader class figure. Good thing the box is sturdy. Very nice. Okay, so here he is with. Let's put everybody in. Okay, and then we'll have Thundercracker, and they just look great. They're gonna look so great on the shelf. You have all three Seekers. It's Thundercracker, Skywarp, and Starscream. It'll look great on your shelf. If you're more into the G1 Seekers in this scale, yeah, Masterpiece is the way to go. Okay, so let's get rid of these guys. There's really not much to talk about. My main discussion points would be on the colors, really, because it's the same mold as Thundercracker, as Starscream. They have the same accessories, as you will notice. They have the same gun, which I just lost the missile to. Damn, it's on a hair trigger. It's somewhere there, but it does launch that, and it has these cannons. They're all done in black. They saved on paint apps for this one. Even have these removable. You can mount them anywhere. Even these things are removable. So there. You can remove all the guns, and it's the basic Starscream Jetfire redeco mold that we've always gotten. Purple, I think they nailed it. I think Hasbro nailed it on this one. I love the Decepticon purple on it. I'm sure Takara is going to come out with their version with a lighter shade of purple, which is fine. I'm actually happier with this one. I don't need the Takara version. They'll probably have it in the prettier colors, but this one's actually not bad. I'm actually very pleased with it. Mold degradation, yes, there's a little bit of mold degradation. Like the chest in jet mode doesn't tab in. I'll show you nice. I'll show tab in. That doesn't tab in as flush as I want it to be. I'll show it to you later. Yeah, but so far not as much. Everything seems to be tight, not too loose, despite the fourth version of this mold. Okay, so very nice. Articulation is going to be the same. Light piping, yeah, it's only as poor as ever because there's very little opening right there. Transform him. Let's get right to it. Go ahead and fold the feet up like that. Make sure you don't just do that and that. You fold it all the way up with that double hinge. Okay. Go ahead and untab these. Rotate Skywarp's head. Keep it like that. Just move that up a bit. Fold up the arms. It's going to be the same transformation, so I'm not going to talk about it too much. Okay, make sure everything's tight. Go ahead and fold, point the knees inward, and then just angle the legs a little bit. And make sure you twist the entire hip assembly, not just these ball hinges right there. Okay, and they're supposed to come in like that. This thing is supposed to, there's tabs there, everywhere. Just make sure you tab everything. Tab those as well as those. So tab, these tab, these also. Oh. Okay, make sure everything's in order. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. Once you've got into this position, then you should be okay. Okay, and here's the most, this is like the scariest part of the transformation. It's always this, and I've mentioned in the Jetfire review, it's just this thing, this piece of plastic that's holding everything there to this body, and over time that thing's going to be brittle. So just be very careful with your toys. Okay. And like I said, it's not as flush as I wanted it to be. There's a little bit of a gap going on because of degradation. As you can see, it's not as even, and it tends to pop off. It doesn't stay in place because of that mold degradation, I think. But if you get it going, and it should turn out okay. G1 and more contemporary ones. Okay, so there you go. Looks like a Raptor, like an F-15 combined with an F-22. I don't know what kind of jet it is, but it looks great. It turned out great. You can attach everything again. Okay. The larger guns inside and the smaller guns outside. Okay. And finally the main gun, which the missile flew away somewhere. Been having that problem all day. Can mount on top, on front. There you go. The cockpit opens. Nice purple seats. Very, very nice. Should you get it right away? You can wait for it on clearance. I'm sure it's going to be there. Don't pay too much for it. I think $50. I think $55 should be enough. Don't pay too much. Yeah, 9 out of 10 for me. All the Seekers, they get a 9 out of 10 for me. Very, very nice. Transformers, Combiner Wars Generations, Leader Class, Skywarp. Thanks for watching.